NATO warning, Russia may not stop with Ukraine. Russia's invasion of Ukraine has stirred fears in NATO that a new Iron Curtain could fall across Europe, dividing its Baltic members from the rest. It is bolstering forces in that area to reflect what Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg calls the new normal. Direct confrontation between NATO and Russia could touch off a global conflict. One retired NATO commander told Reuters the alliance is considering whether deterrence is enough. Not according to Lithuanian Foreign Minister Gabrielius Landsbergis last week. He said, "We are convinced in the Baltic states that we need to move from deterrence to a standing defense, and it has to come from NATO planning leadership, that they will start looking into the region differently than they had throughout the last 2 decades." On February 16, when intelligence showed an invasion was imminent, NATO Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg called the current era a new normal. It looks a lot like a return to the past. Founded in 1949 to defend against the Soviet threat, the NATO alliance is facing a return to mechanized warfare, a huge increase in defense spending, and potentially a new Iron Curtain falling across Europe. NATO is back defending against its original nemesis. But there's a difference. China, which split with the Soviet Union during the Cold War, has refused to condemn the Russian invasion of Ukraine, which Moscow calls a special military operation. And the old Cold War blueprints no longer work, as NATO has expanded east since the 1990s, bringing in former Soviet states, including the Baltic states of Latvia, Lithuania, and Estonia in 2004. In early February, China and Russia issued a powerful joint statement rejecting NATO's expansion in Europe and challenging the Western-led international order. Direct confrontation between NATO and Russia could touch off a global conflict.